Hello everybody, Evil Master here. Welcome back to another video. So today is the 21st of the WoW anniversary, and I'm gonna show you what's new you can do for the show, and gonna show you when it ends. So when I log into any of my characters, you're gonna get yourself an achievement called Happy WoW 21st Anniversary. So let me log into my my mage, and we're gonna check out the achievement. So let me enter the game. Okay, and when I log into the game, you get yourself achievement, and it's gonna pop up like this. See? There we go. Happy 21st anniversary achievement. Okay, so when you first log in, this is the anniversary. This was last year. And there's quite an update to the anniversary. So this begins on Sunday, the 16th of November, and it will end on December 7th, and it's not going to be continuing anymore after that. So it begins the 16th on a Sunday, that was this last Sunday, and it's going to end on next month for December 7th. So here is what you can do for this anniversary for 2025, and there's a quite little updates for this. So let's check out the achievements. So if you go to your achievement list, go into what events, and look for the anniversary celebration. These are the achievements that you can do right now, and you can do almost all of them. And these are that's the all achievements you can do. Also, if you go into I think legacy, and where it's not there, I think it's a feats of strength achievement, and you can get like I think it's a promotion. Yeah, here we go. In the promotions, and this is another achievement you can get. Accrued 20 years. So this is last year. I already got this last year. You can get a mount called the Coldflame tempest, and you have to do all these achievements to get the amount. Now I'll show you on how to get this amount because I already got it last year, and we'll go over that soon, but I'm going to show you what you can do here. So when you first walk in the time for the anniversary, you go and see a big tent. You see a daily.
I have one-of-a-kind items.
You have to accept
Salama.
the daily.
Hail, honored guests and children of any age.
You have to fill this
a
bar
story
up.
awaits
When you
at
have
the
the 100,
storyteller's stage.
you get a buff
So
called
stop what you're
Blessing of
doing
the Bond
and come if you're
Dragonflight,
able
and it's
to
will
hear
increase
Lord
your
Walker's show.
experience and weapon
Spin us a
gains
fable.
10% for at least 12 hours. And you also get this buff right here. So this will stack up with that one, I believe, and you probably get about 20%. So that's that for the daily. I'm not doing this right now, so I'm just gonna abandon this. And there's a couple of vendors you can do over here. This guy is for the Alliance, and this is for the Horde. So I'm not on a Alliance character, so you have to log into Alliance character to see it. This is the Horde character. So these two are basically PvP vendors, and you need Mark of Honor to buy these transmogs. And this is this is a belt. You got a cloak you can buy. There's a wand. You can buy this head, and there's another cloak. There you can get a neck, and a ring. Weapon. That's a staff. Looks like that. And you can buy another wing, an offhand, and then there's an offhand, and there's more offhand weapons, and another offhand. So you need to do some PvP to get the Mark of Honor, and you need the timer badges to buy these with it. So yeah, those two are the PvP vendors. Now this one
How may I
also sells, this vendor over here sells tier 2 armor sets, and I already bought like all of them from last year, so you can't really see what they look like, but I'll put it up on the screen. This vendor over here named Treya,
looking for something special?
and this is an armor vendor. Again, it sells tier 2 armor sets, and I already bought them. So this is the new transmog you can get. They all cost 20. This one costs 20 timewarped badges. This is for the hands. The waist costs 20, and then the boots cost 30. The legs cost 30. The chest costs 30. The shoulders cost 50, and the headpiece, the head costs 50. They all cost timewarped badges, and this is what this set looks like when you get them all. Basically looks like this, without the cloak though. So this is what it looks like, and it's not kinda good transmog if anyone likes like this to collect. But yeah, this is what the set looks like. Alright, so moving on to the next one. This is a quest, and this
You are
is
welcome here, Dionysaka.
some kind of quest. You have to find chapters, and I think that has to relate
Always glad to help.
to the other achievement. If like it's in the legacy and the anniversary event, which is in Horde events. Go to the anniversary, and I think this quest has to do with achievement, and it's called, if I'm trying to find it, I don't know where it is. I think that, yeah, this one. I saved the party and our guy were these. I think this might be it. I'm not sure. I haven't done it before. So yeah, this is like a quest.
How can I help?
For something you have to do.
Please be careful.
And you got
friend.
this guy.
Who you be?
All he does is give you 5 timewarped badges after you answer his riddle and actually questions about the history of Azeroth, and that's all you get. You get badges. So then, this is
We've
the
been
okay.
walled
So
up
this
for
is the
far too
Horde
long.
version. This is the Alliance version.
Get
to
gabbing
answer,
or get going.
questions for to get badges. So those two is to get the badges. So this is Horde, this is Alliance.
Later.
Now this guy, he's
I
been here
assist
since
you?
last year, so he's just an NPC.
Farewell.
This
You come get
is
the
just
riddle.
a vendor that sells pet, a transmog, and then you can get a headpiece, a shield, another shield, option for a cloak, and you can get a toy. You can get this, that's just a cosmetic, and you can get this, another cosmetic. You can get this pet, the pet. No, and you need wands that turns your pet or like a dog, or something for that kind of for a costume. And so back to this vendor, I forgot to mention that this is a new transmog set for this year. This is new, so this is all new for this year, not for last year, but this is all new. So that's pretty much it up here. We're going to go down here, and you can get, there's like a ice cream vendor over here that I know, which looks like this. This is a vendor,
Be seeing you.
and then you got
Hello.
these guys,
See you around.
and then you got this
Greetings.
daily. This is basically
careful.
for PvP, which you have to earn. You can earn honor, and you can get a chest for Korrak's Revenge. That would be located in the PvP section, the group finder, and then PvP, and it's right here, Korrak's Revenge. And once you complete there should be a quest when you have fill the ball up. You can get yourself a mount. There's a Horde version and
See you
a
around.
Alliance version. The mount looks like this one. That's the old one. Looks like this one, the Phosphor Snarler, and this is what the mount looks like. Now I have to log into my Alliance character and show you what that one looks like. So I'm on my Alliance character, and this is the other PvP mount you can get, the Stonepike Battle Ram. This is what it looks like when you complete the Archavon Valley for the battleground, when you have this. and you have to be level 80 to do this event. And I think this only, I don't know if it lasts during the event to get these, I think it does to get these mounts. So since I'm already on my PvP, I mean on my alliance character, let me show you what the looks like. So again, this is the alliance NPC to buy PvP gear. So this is wrist, neck, and a waist, and get a cloak, and then this is a poem.
System failure.
Cloak,
In 5.
mace, and then you can buy a two-handed mace that looks like that. So that's what the alliance banner looks like. And let me same thing on for the token for the questions. This is the Horde, this is the alliance.
What can I do for you?
Again, you just gotta answer the questions of the history of Azeroth, and you get 5 timewarped.
That's enough gabbing for me today.
So now let me go back to my Horde mage. Okay, so now I'm back on the mage again. So we already went through all this in this big tent over here. So let's go back to where I was over here. And so we already went to this guy. So over here, this is the daily.
What can I do?
We already went through this.
Have a
This
good
is
one.
the PvP.
For
Now
the
the other
Alliance.
daily, Town Gate Crushers,
Have a good one.
is basically defeating the world bosses. So that's the Doomwalker, the Sharinga, Archavon, the Stone Watcher, and Tanner. So those are the world bosses. They can
For
be
the Alliance.
located there. That's Doomwalker, Archavon the Stone Watcher over there, and Sharinga. They also drop veteran gear, and then we will go there in a second after we go through here.
System
Okay,
failure. In 5.
so now we're gonna go through the achievement and how to unlock the Coldflame mount, because I already got it and it looks like this. I already have a guide that was last year and how to unlock it, so I'm not doing this again. So this is the 20th mount that came out last year, but this is a guide, and the achievement also unlocked too. So if you go into the world events, anniversary, and achievement is called, oh I'm sorry, it's not an achievement, it's the promotions for legacy. Oh, future strength, sorry, promotions, and it's right there. So yeah, you have to complete all these achievements. There's on the top of your screen called next event. It tells you what event is active
Hail,
right
honored
now.
guests and children
So
of any
it's
age.
story time.
A story awaits at
And
the
basically,
storyteller's stage.
we're
So
gonna
stop what
go
you're
over
doing
there.
and come if you're able to
Right
hear
here.
Lord Walker
This
show.
is what story time
Spin us
looks
a
like.
favor.
And the achievement for this achievement you have to do is I gotta find it. Okay, so here's the achievement I'm looking for. So you need to complete 50 stories by reacting to Lord Walker show, and basically you just come over here in a cabinet of time over here, and you come over here, you choose a bench, you sit down, and then there'll be a special action bar that comes up. And then Lord Walker show will tell you a story of the history of Azeroth. And I'm just gonna wait till it pops up. Okay, I found it. Here's how you react to it. You can cry, you can salute after he tells you what's going on. And that's how you get the achievement called Peanut Gallery. Again, you gotta do it 50 times. So we're gonna go to the next one now. So
Seen by the
this
masses.
is
Be
the
their
next
envy, their desire.
event to get
Become the
Coldflame
example
out.
to which all
And
others
this is
aspire.
called Fashion Frenzy. And also, if you have your mouse next to that's called next event, it tells you how it looks. It says show off your finest looks based
As you
on
can
a
see,
surprise
Magister's terrace
thing at
was
the
merely
Fashion
a
Frenzy,
setback.
and it starts in 5 minutes. So if you put your mouse, that tells you. An achievement is called Fashion Credit. All I gotta do is cast one vote
This
at
was
the Fashion
child's
Frenzy,
play.
and then that's pretty much it. So I think you have to like cast,
Do you have
basically
a
just
passion
cast
for fashion?
your vote. What the players do is you have to go into
As you can see,
transfer.
Magister's Terrace
Well,
was
behind
merely
here.
a
So you go
setback.
here, and then you go over here, and you would be randomly selected to go up here to go up there, and then people cast your votes. And then we're gonna go to the next one when that begins. Okay, so let me show you what else you can do because it's doing another story time again. So to get the mount, you have to do some more achievements. And let me go into that achievement again. And so to get more of the achievements unlock, so you need to do this one. You have to match one mount during the Mount Mania, and that would be held over right here. This is where it begins, right over here. Now when it starts, all you really have to do is copy this NPC, and whatever mount she goes on, you have to match the exact same thing of what she has, and you get achievement called I have that one, and you just have to do it one time, and that's it. And then that's what you gotta do, is get this achievement. And then the next achievement is by doing, okay, so the next achievement on unlocking the mount is to the next one is Pet Mischief, and all you gotta do is use a pet disguiser to look like your pet and explore that area. That can be found from a vendor over here.
You need something?
Okay, so what you gotta do for this achievement for Pet Mischief, all you gotta do really is go into your Royal Band collection, and then go into your pet journal, select any bad pet you have, and summon your pet. And then you have to open this chest, the pet box, pick up the pet mirror, and it says to take an appearance of your companion pet, and then you just put it on your pet like so. There you go, and then that's how you unlock your Pet Mischief achievement. Alright, moving on. So the next achievement is Balloonist, and that's a super easy one. All you gotta do is find a balloon like this, and then it says Balloonist, and you just gotta ride one of the celebration balloons. That's all you gotta do is ride a balloon, and that's it. So you just click on a random balloon that's floating around like so, and then that's it. You just ride the balloon for a short time, and then you get yourself an achievement called the Balloonist, and that's how you lock that achievement. Next achievement to get the mount is you have to let's see, there is an original. Okay, so this is a really easy one. You just gotta defeat at least one of the fallen water bosses during the anniversary. You have to defeat Ghost, Lord Kazzak, Blathrian, Emusis, Yasanda, and Teo. They can be anywhere around the Azeroth. So over here, this is where the world boss named Azagos, that's where he's located. And then if you go into the Eastern Kingdoms, which is over here, you got Blathrian, who is another world boss. And that's during Nightmare, and then Lord Kazzak is over there. Let me show you what they look like. Okay, so this is one of the classic World of Warcraft war bosses named Azagoza, and he can spawn in a shower. So this is where he's at, right here in his original spot. And that's gonna count for the achievement called the original. That's how it goes on. Now let me show you what the other world bosses are at. So I'm in Ashenvale now, and this is also for the achievement to get the mount. And the world bosses for the original, so in Ashtonville, it was spawn. Okay, so this over here for the world boss in Ashtonville, where I'm at, it might spawn. So there's sometimes each day a world boss will spawn for the 4 dragons, and they are Lathrion, Emissus, Taranor, and Yasandra. So this one in Ashtonville, where I'm at, is Bot Shadow, but the boss is called, Taranor, so it'll be, Taranor is the one that will spawn somewhere over here. Let me go to the next spot. Here's the next spot that, for achievement for the original, and it could spawn up here in Ferris. This is where I'm at over here. Boss is called Yasanda. So that's another spot that for the achievement that could spawn. And let me show you another spot. Okay, so here's the another world boss for the 4 dragons, and he is up currently, and he is a Lustian. So he will spawn in the hinterlands, way over here. So if you wanna get this achievement, he is up, but according to this video that I'm doing right now, there might be a different dragon that spawn, because each day a different world boss will spawn in each zone. So could be him or could be a different dragon. So let's go to the other one. Okay, so the last spot for the world bosses for the 4 dragons would be Almosis, and he could spawn in Duskwood, way over here at the Twilight Grove, and it will spawn on top where the portal is, and that's where you have to find Almosis. So that's all for spots for the dragons for Lathrion, Emissus, Taranor, and Yasandria. Now let me show you where you can find Lord Kazzak for the final war boss. So to get to Blasted Lands where Kazzak is, you're gonna have to go into your major city, Orgrimmar or Stoneman, and find your your portal room, and then either your Horde Alliance, talk to, so if you're Horde, talk to Smallmore Mage. You'll be downstairs, and you go over here, talk to this orc, and he'll take you to the dark portal to find the Horde boss. So if you're Alliance side and you want to get the achievement for the mount, you're gonna have to go into Stoneman, go to the Mage Corridor, go to where I'm at over here, and go inside this tower right here, talk to this NPC named
Beliadoros.
Hello.
Honor Hold Mage, and then report to the Dark Portal like this. And now you're in the Blessed Lands on the Dark Portal. Now let me show you where Zodomi is so you can go to the Old World. Is Zodomi over here, and again she's right over here, and if you hover your mouse it says travel through time in another point in the Blessed Lands history. Then you talk to her and show me the Blessed Lands before the vision.
Safe
And
travels.
this will take you back to the old world, or the not classic world, but like a different timeline for the Blessed Lands. Now I'm just gonna go back,
Well
talk
met.
to her again, take you to the present,
Be careful.
and now it'll take you back how it used to be now. So now you don't need to talk to Zodomi to fight Kazzak. All you gotta do is enter the Blessed Land zone, come to this spot over here, and just fight the war boss here, and then that's it. Okay, so here is the spot to fight Lord Kazzak, and he will be one of the bosses you
Now
have
that
to kill
was an
for the
impressive
achievement, the Wizards. And he can spawn over here in the Blessed Lands, but you have to talk to Zodomi to go back to the old world before the Iron Horde came in. That was for the Green expansion. And let me show you what kind of loot these war bosses will drop during the WoW anniversary. So I'm fighting the war boss. He's about to die in about 6 So you get veteran loot, 625 veteran loot, and you cannot trade this to any of your odds whatsoever, but you can get from transferring per character. And you can, if you're trying to like level a character in retail and it's 80, do the war bosses, get some veteran loot, 625 eye level, and you can only upgrade it 8 times, so that's kind of cool. And that's pretty much it. So now let's go back to the anniversary. Okay, so another achievement for the mount is the gate crashers, and it's just you have to defeat all the 5 war bosses. So that's the Doomwalker, Shove Ingo, and Archavon the Stone Watcher. Now here's the Doomwalker. This is where he's at. He's just patrolling the area, and he also has a chance to drop a mount. That mount is called the Illidari Hawk, which is that one. Illidari Doomhawk is the mount you can obtain from killing this world boss. Or, if you don't want to kill the world boss, go into the anniversary and there's a vendor. I'll show you. The Illidari Doomhawk mount can also be bought from a vendor, which is this NPC right here.
How you doing, man?
And it will cost about 5,000 timewarped badges from this vendor right here. So since I can't see it in the vendor, because I already have it, and it's not going to be shown, but you can actually buy it from this vendor over here, or just kill the world boss. So let me show you the other 2 world bosses. Here's the world boss, Archavon the Stone Watcher, and he also has a chance
Now that
to
was an
have a
impressive
mount
day.
drop called the Wings of the Black War Mammoth, and he looks a lot. The mount basically looks like. Let me find it in my mount journal. This is what the mount looks like: the Grand Black War Mammoth, and this is where you can get this drop from this war boss named Archavon the Stone. Yeah, Archavon the Stone Watcher. You can't get it from a vendor, and it's only from this boss only. And this is where you have to go to fight the world boss to get the achievement. Let me show you the Shove Ingo now. Okay, so here's the Shove Ingo boss. He will drop another mount called the Heavenly Shah or Heavenly Onyx Cloud Serpent.
Now that was an
Don't
impressive.
think the mount will drop, but yeah, this is the Shove Ingo, and he's dead. But yeah, if you keep fighting the Shove Ingo world boss every day, you give yourself the achievement, the gate crashes. Once you kill the Doomwalker, Shove Ingo, Archavon the Stone Watcher, and that's it. And you also might have a chance to get the mount, the Heavy Onyx Cloud Summit. Now let's go back to the anniversary. Now I'm back at the anniversary. Now the last achievement to get the mount is by doing a scenario, and that scenario is called, if you it's the achievement it's called a Kodak editor Archavon, and that is going to be located by talking to Komi. There's a daily if you want, give you 200 time warp badges, and all you gotta do is click this right here, copy in to queue for the code of Komi, and she will take you to a scenario to do
Hail, honored guests and
dungeon
children
of
of
that
any
scenario.
age.
Once
A
you're
story
done
awaits at
with
the
the
storyteller's
scenario,
stage.
you get yourself
So
achievement,
stop what you're doing
Kodak
and
editor
come if you're
Archavon,
able to hear
complete the
Lore Walker
scenario,
Cho
and
spin us a
you get
fable.
yourself the achievement called Yeah, okay, so the achievement is called A Cool 20 Years. So once you have all these achievements completed, you will get yourself the mount called the Coldflame Tempest. And it's only available during the WoW's anniversary event. So it's like a once a year thing. So if you wanna spend your time, get it now before it ends. And it's gonna be ending next month. And then you have to wait like a whole new year to do this again. So now let's check out some other stuff that's been updated in the anniversary. Now, if you remember doing the Blackrock raid, you probably can't really do it on normal or heroic. And also the vendors are completely gone, so that's disappointing because you can't buy gear now. So you can't really do Blackrock anymore on normal or heroic.
Let's get down to business
The only way you can do this
I just miss you.
is by going to the group finder and going to raid finder.
Do not
And
proceed.
it'll be right here.
You
Blackrock
will be
depths. There's
eliminated.
3 Elfos you can do: the Elemental Overlord, Shadowford City, and the Emperor's Seat. And they both give you gold by completing one of them. And I think you can get gear now. I'm not too sure. And let me see if there's a map. Not a map, but what gear you can get. So yeah, that's pretty much it for over here for the Blackrock. So now let's go and see if there's anything else that's new. There is one thing you can also get. Talk to this guy named Naturi Grably. He's right here. And he sells titles. So we got Classic, we got Northwind, Cataclysm, Pandaria, Broken Islands, Draenor. We got the Zandalar, Mortiris, Broken Islands, we get the Sharelands, and then we get the Plaguelands, Grizzly Hills, Tarzan, Mortal Core. And this one's new, called the Kazzak Easterwest. I think this was here last year, and I just didn't pay attention. So this is probably all old except for that one, the Kazzak, and this gives you titles, and that's pretty much it. So if I was gonna buy one now, I bought one.
Glad I could help.
And it'll do this. So you get yourself a title, and it will say Classic Easter Clone Books. Let me see if I can find it in my title. Go. Classic Easterwest. And yeah, it does actually give you a title. So yeah. And I think it goes away. I believe, yeah, see, it goes away when you buy the title. So yeah, that's pretty cool. You can get some titles. There is one other thing you can do in the anniversary. If you come over here, and you can talk to, oh, there's a chest right over here. Click on it. And then it says choose a prop. You can have glasses, a top hat, mug, toy sword and shield, crossbow, aspirator, windows, and Mazanoth, and Doomhammer. And what it does, it looks like a prop from the
For those with a
bosses
passion
from
for
past
silk,
expansions.
leather, and
So this is
steel,
what Frostbone
the
looks
frenzy
like.
of passion is all
And
too
then
real.
glasses, which
Be
is
seen
this.
by the masses.
This is
Be
what the
their
glasses
envy,
look like.
their desire.
And
Become the example to
top
which
hat.
all others
This is
aspire.
what the top hat looks like. And you got a mug. That looks like that. That's what it looks like. We got a toy shield, and which looks like this. The shield and the weapon. And then we got the action bringer, which looks like that. And then we got the Warblade Razanoth, which looks like this. Black Temple. And finally we got the Doomhammer, which looks like that. So that's pretty cool and interesting from a prop that you can use when it has 5-minute cooldown, or 5 minutes to use it on. This is like a portal. So there's a portal to the Stone Peaks, portal to Ice Crown, and portal to Grizzly Hills. takes you to one of the photos if you want to go there. And we got some other
What is your
vendors as
pleasure?
well. We can buy some toys, some other stuff here.
Would you like to
You
purchase
can
something?
buy more stuff from this vendor. You can buy pets if you wish. And there's also a toy right here.
Alrighty then.
And let's think. I don't know what this is. I think it's supposed to do something for. I don't remember what this used to be. So I don't remember. Let me see. I think I got everything. There's one more thing that that's new in the anniversary event. So back in last year for 2024, we used to have a currency called the Bronze Celebration Tokens, and what it does is you can earn it from the weekly activating during the 20th anniversary celebration, exchange for new items at the Bronze Celebration outside the calendar time. This currency was the one that you had to buy stuff with the tokens when the anniversary was up and running. But now, for this year in 2025, we can't use this anymore. It's been taken out of the game. So, instead of bronze, we'll be using time warp badges now for this year. And I do not know if this is going to come back next year or just keep using time warp badges to buy stuff from vendors. So that's a new thing that added to this year's anniversary. So don't know what's gonna happen next year, if they're gonna bring that back again or just keep using time warp badges. Here's another one you can do if you're bored. Come over here and talk to these three over here. You can battle them for pet battle. You can battle this ghoul, this kid over here. Oh, never mind, that's not what I do. So we're going to exit this out. This is battling someone. You can battle this orc over here if you want to battle.
May your blades never
And
dull.
then over here, this is where you can put your pets at. And you can pet Tavion. He was in Dragonflight. So you can just pet him if you want to pet him. And that's pretty. Oh, you can also do ice skating if you really wish, which looks like this. That's what it does. So, I think that's pretty much it you can do here on the anniversary. There isn't really much you can do here except for doing the Blackrock L4, killing the water bosses, doing achievements for the mount, and that's probably pretty much it you can do. This is all the same from last year, except for you can't do normal, can't do heroic Blackrock, so that's been taken out. And yeah, that's pretty much it you can do for during the WoW anniversary. Again, it started from the 16th November, and you have until December 7th when it ends, and it'll come back again next year when it begins again in November. And that's pretty much it you can do here, guys. So again, everything is from last year. That's still the same, nothing new except for a transfer that's new and a couple of things that's been removed from the game until maybe next year you can maybe come back again, but I do not know. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy this anniversary event for 2025, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye! Hello everybody, Doomwalker here. Thank you very much for watching this video for the WoW 21st anniversary, and I hope you guys enjoy. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and a like, and make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, click that bell, and follow me on Twitter, Master. Follow me on Facebook, Master. Follow me on Twitch, Master, for more live streaming. And also follow me on TikTok, Master. You can also watch some of this video that's going to be popping up at the end of this video. And I'll see you guys next time. See ya.